All right, folks, we are live. So, well, it is about 6 o'clock on the West Coast. We're going to be doing some switch lubing today. We got, this is a easy on the wallet Prionic from olkb.com. That is a 60, they call this kind of a 60% board, just because it has 60 switches. We're using a 78 gram Zelio switch. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be pulling the tops of these switches off. And we're going to be, so we're going to pull the tops of the switches off. And then we're going to go in with this Tribosis lube. This is a, like a thin silicone-based lube. We're going to be using that inside the switches to make the switch actuation a little bit smoother. So that's what we're going to be doing. And also, because of the fact that it is E3 right now, E3 is happening. So I should say that it's the Bethesda E3 2018 stream is going to be starting in about 25 minutes. So I'm going to be watching that as well. The Xbox/Microsoft trailer, or their announcements and stuff, happened earlier, and that was pretty cool. I missed out on it. I completely forgot that it was even happening today, which shows you how much I really follow those guys. But anyway, they announced some pretty cool stuff, which was awesome. And we got Bethesda about to announce some more stuff too. So that's going to be cool. So we're going to be watching that as well in the background while I do this, because this is, like many things that I do when I do streaming, this is extremely tedious and not very exciting. So we're going to be doing that. I really hope you guys hang around to watch this. We got a lot of tedious stuff to go through. Hopefully this ends up being nice and smooth. I've never lubed these switches before, so I have always been kind of a doubter about lubing switches. I never really thought it was that important, but everybody keeps telling me that I should do it. So let's take a look. We got anyone? Looks like we don't have anyone watching right now. That is a shame. However, I'm sure someone will show up eventually. So I'm going to go ahead and kick on the stream audio for the Bethesda stream so we can hear that while we're playing, or we're doing our thing. Furbug, welcome to the stream. For some reason, my stream says no one is actually here. So Furbug, I'm going to be doing, these are 78 gram Zelios. So these are good switches. I like them. For some reason, my my chat thing is saying that there's no one actually viewing, which is kind of weird. So that's really weird. Anyway, thanks for joining. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad at least someone's here. Yeah, I don't know why Twitch is... I don't know. It says that no one's watching. That is really bizarre. Well, anyway, I'm glad you're here. Did you happen to catch the Microsoft? Did you happen to catch the Microsoft announcements and stuff today? Started at 1 apparently. I was out walking around, so I didn't see it. Okay, so I'm gonna really quickly show you how we do this, and we're gonna turn this stream on. Let me know if that stream audio is too loud, because I want to be able to hear the announcements and stuff. Yeah, I haven't watched any of the Microsoft ones either, Furbug. I just kind of forgot that it was even happening. And then I remember the E3 Bethesda's was happening at 6 today, and I was like, crap, I already scheduled a stream. Okay, and so I logged in to take a look and realized that they had already done, you know, Microsoft already finished theirs. But, okay, so here's what we're doing. We're going to be taking these switch tops off. And what I usually do is I usually try to keep the springs and stuff in, like, separated into 2 different little bins here. So what I'm doing here, looks like we got someone on YouTube, we got someone on Twitch. But so what we use here is like each of these switches has a little like notch on the sides of the switch, and certain boards will be designed to allow you to take the switch top off while you're actually using, or without having to desolder them. So what we do is use these special tools. I got these from mechanicalkeyboards.com. Pretty cheap, but they're nice. You just go into these slots here, you push them in, and then you kind of like pinch like that, and it comes right open. And then I take this, put that in there, put the spring in there, and then, so what we're going to do, we're actually going to take all the switch tops off first, just to be more efficient. So we'll just do that real quick. Well, it takes a while, so. But we're watching the Bethesda E3 2018 stream in the background. I invite you guys to do the same and watch that stream so we can kind of all react to it at the same time, because I'm going to be like absolutely spellbound by whatever's going on in that stream, I'm sure. I'm a huge fan of the Fallout games. I've always been a fan of Bethesda's work, and so I'm really excited to see what they end up coming up with for this year. From what I've heard, their new game, Fallout 76, is like a post-apocalyptic survival. So it's going to be a Fallout universe, but it's going to be survival, kind of like Ark and Rust is the other one that they compare it to. So that should be really cool. I'm like really stoked for it. Anyway, looks like we got 3 viewers right now. We got 2 on Twitch. We got 1 on YouTube. Give a shout out. Say hi. Let me know who's watching. That'd be cool. All right, 1 second. My cat is fighting to get inside, as usual. Loki, no. You can't come in here. No. So my cat last night saw another cat outside and bust through the screen on my front door and chased the cat away. But now I have to replace the screen on my door, or by my window. And I think I'm actually to put security bars up to keep him from doing that. Tofu Mom, what is up? Nice to see you. Hope you can stick around for a bit. I think you're on the East Coast, so it's about 9 o'clock your time. Hope you can stick around. So Tofu Mom, I was just saying that we're going to be watching the Bethesda E3 2018 stream in the background while I do this, because I am really interested in seeing what this announcement is going to be today. And I'm really hoping, not going to happen, but I'm really hoping that they're going to show some footage, or at least talk about the next Elder Scrolls game, because damn it, I want another Elder Scrolls game. I can't keep playing Skyrim. So we're just popping these switch tops off. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to move the camera just a little bit so we can get a better view of that. So you can see what I'm doing. Nice, Tofu Mom, back on the West Coast. Awesome. So you graduated, huh? Tell me, what did you get a degree in? And congratulations. It's nice having that done. When I graduated from college, I was so happy. 6 years of hard work. Ooh. So Furbug, this is the Furbug on Twitch is asking what board this is. This is the Easy on the Wallet Prionic from olkb.com. It is an ortholinear board, and it is my absolute favorite board, favorite layout. Hey, what's this? The Gem i9 OD? Yo, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Glad you're here. Tofu Mom says BFA in game design. Nice. Tell me about it. That's really cool. And I apologize for not being on stream a lot lately, guys. What's been happening is I have a project that I'm in charge of in Ohio, and it has been extremely stressful, and I've been working a ton. in getting that done. So this summer is going to be a bit hectic, but I'm hoping in a couple of times. James or Jay Hall from YouTube. Well, welcome, man. Yeah, Tobu Mom says that making games is a whole lot of work. Yes, it is. Making software in general is a whole lot of work. I do software development as well. So, moving right along here. I've actually gotten a little bit better about doing switch top removal. This used to be really hard for me. But I'm actually not having a hard time with this, which is fantastic because that is annoying. So if you guys are wondering why the music is playing in the background, it's the stream from the Bethesda E3 stream, and it's got some of their classic 1940s, 1950s music that they play in the background during the games and stuff. So we're hearing a little bit of Louis Armstrong. Man, this is like going way faster than normal. So Furbug asking what type of software dev do I do? You're an iOS dev. That's cool, man. iOS is awesome. Do you use Swift or are you using Objective-C? What are you using? So I do web development. So doing web application development, I should say, and some standalone like desktop stuff. But anymore, I'm more of a project manager than I am a developer, so I don't do a lot of development on our new software. On some of our old packages, I'm the primary developer, but I don't design them. We have a head programmer who does all the design stuff, and then I do maintenance, like code maintenance and stuff. Originally Objective-C and then mainly Swift in the last year. Awesome. I started to learn Objective-C, and I found it seemed needlessly complicated to me, and kind of janky in a way that was just a little bit weird. I definitely prefer Swift. Looks a little better, but my language of choice is C#. So I use C# for all my programming. And some Visual Basic. One of our older applications uses Visual Basic. Yeah, Furbug, crazy semantics. It's very true. I'm assuming you're talking about Objective-C, but yes, when I was learning it, I was like confused as shit half the time. What am I doing? Alright, we are moving right along. This is actually going way faster than I thought. So I'm happy about that, because this tends to be extremely boring. Hey folks, we got about 6 people watching right now. I want to say thank you for all you tuning in. We're just doing a little bit of switch top removal. We're going to be lubing these switches here in a few minutes. If you guys got any questions or anything, feel free to ask. I'm just kind of sliding right through this, getting everything done. And then we'll start doing the lubing. And we're using, so we got here, this is Tribosis lube. This was like a mixture of Krytox and some other lube, and I can't remember what it is, but it's a mixture of those lubes. Bought that off oneupkeyboards.com. You can get it in a couple other places too, but that is the switch lube that everybody recommends. And I don't use any stabilizers on the Prionic because it's an ortholinear, so we don't need to get any like dielectric grease or anything, but we're just going to use the switch lube. Now this is the first time I've ever lubed a board. So, bear with me. This is not the first time I've done switch top removal, though. But yeah, everybody tells me that, like, switch lube is, like, the thing to do. But I've never agreed, so now I'm a little bit... We'll see. We'll see if I come to the light. So on YouTube, one of the guys that is in the channel a lot, Mange HD, he is always telling me that I need to lube my switches because he's crazy about lubing switches, and I just have never done it. So I am eager to see why he thinks it's so good. And who knows, maybe I will be converted by how great it is to type on lubed switches. So this is actually my travel board. This is the one I took with me to Ohio on the last business trip I was on. And the other ones that I've got here, Prionic is my favorite board. I have 5 of them. So just on this table alone, I have 3. I've got the Easy on the Wallet Prionic, the original Prionic, and then I have the Mass Drop aluminum Prionic, which is, this is a great board. Have I ever tried it on anyone else's boards? Furbrug is asking on Twitch. This is a first try. I've never lubed any of them. So, none of my own boards or anyone else's. But everybody does it in the enthusiast community. Everybody freaking loves it. So I'm just going to do it myself to see how that goes. Yeah, Tofu Mom. So maybe you can tell me, what does he lube? What does he lube when he does lubing? Because what I've been watching was everybody was saying to lube the slider part here on the plastic housing. People are saying lube that, and then put a little lube in the centerpiece, and then actually lube the sliders themselves. I don't know if I really want to lube the sliders, because that's a lot of work. I'd much rather just lube the inside of the switch housing. Because Zeals actually come pre-lubed. This is really thin lube. And I don't know how much to use either. So Pete says this on their website says that this is enough to lube 120 switches, but that's a lot of lube. So I mean, I only have 60 switches, so I should only have to use half of this. But that still seems like a lot. I just don't know how much to use. So for me, I'm not really worried about quieting the board down. I more just want to see what the smoothness feels like, because Zeals are already pretty smooth to begin with. So I can't see how lubing them is really going to change that, but who knows? Figure I might as well try. I'm going to move some stuff around so I can see. We are going live with the Bethesda stream in about 8 minutes, so that should be cool. Looks like we got 4 people on Twitch, 1 person on YouTube. So everybody on Twitch, hello. YouTubers, hello. Well, I know who's on YouTube. It's just Tofu Mom. But I know that I'm kind of streaming at a weird time in the night, so. I also changed a bunch of settings on my camera so it looks better. On Twitch, James is asking, what is my favorite Switch type? Zelios is my favorite brand of Switch. These are the 78 gram Zelios. My favorite Switch overall so far is the 67 gram Zelio, which is what I have on this board here. It just has a really good tactile feel. But I also have these, which are the Box Royals from Novelty. That's these guys. They are crazy tactile. I mean, they're just, it's ridiculous how tactile these are. They feel incredible. They could, I feel like they could be a little heavier, just a little bit heavier. And then I also have box Navy, which is a really heavy clicky switch. Those are really fun. I have that on this board. So on this board here, this is another Prionic. So I lied. I said I had 5 boards, or 3 boards. I actually have 4 Prionics in this room. But that's the Navy. Very, very clicky. This is extremely satisfying to type on. And then I have this one. This board here is a split ortho. This actually has the box Pale Blue, which is the same kind of thing, but just a little bit less clicky, a little bit less heavy. So yeah, I think overall my favorite is the 67 gram Zelios, followed by the box Royal, followed by the box Navy, followed by 78 gram Zelios, and then the box Pale Blue. And then I have a ton of 65 gram Zelios as well. Just I don't use any, they're not in any of the boards I use right now. So I'm actually thinking about taking those 65 gram Zelios and maybe selling them, because I just don't use them. And I don't have very many of them. I only have like maybe 50. Maybe not even that many. So James, what's your favorite switch type? Which ones have you tried? And which ones are your favorite? Almost done moving the switch tops. James says he might try Box Royal for his next build. I highly recommend Box Royal. It's a really interesting feeling switch. It's really, really tactile. And it has like a heavy tactility that kind of collapses. I would say it feels the most like, it feels like a Topra in a way. I don't know if you've ever used a Topra board. Topra. I've only typed on a Topra like 1 time. 67 gram Zelios are your favorite? Used to be your blue? Yeah. 67 gram Zelios are just... That is just a fantastic switch. I have to say, like, Mike from Novel Keys really nailed it with that switch design. So it's just the tactility is so... You have an FC660C. Is that HHKB? Yeah. So, yeah, like, I think that, like, the tactility on the HHKB, like, you know, domes is really interesting because it's very different from a regular rubber dome keyboard. But they don't make them in ortho, so I'm all ortho all the way. Living that ortho life. We are about 3.5 minutes from the Bethesda E3 thing. If you guys want to watch along with me, I will post what I'm watching on. So you can see, this is what I'm watching on. If y'all want to check it out and watch it with me. Okay, so this switch is, or this brush has got some problems. So I'm going to get a different brush. This one's got, like, you see how it's kind of frayed a bit? You can see it's kind of, maybe you can't. Yeah, you can see how it's kind of frayed. I'm going to have to fix that. I'll find a better brush. think this is a better one. It's a little bit long, but it should do the job. Alright. Make sure I got everything lined up here. Okay. Alright, here we go. Now we're going to go ahead and start lubing. So I'm just going to lube the switch housing sliders. And you don't need very much. And I'm being a little bit cautious about the lubing on this, because I've never really done it before. So, yeah, so you can kind of see what's going on with this, maybe. Let me fix I think the camera might be a little dim, so just give me a second here. That's a little better. Let me know if that looks weird, or if I need to, I think I need to adjust the focus just a little bit. I'm watching the E3 stream and it's like they forgot to do something. That's funny. There's no audio.
Job we take very seriously.
There we go. That's better. All right, here we go.
We try and break things and fix things that are broken. We keep the teams happy and fed. We keep our fans happy and on the edge of their seats. We keep the books balanced, discover new talent, and interact with our community. Most of all, we work together as old friends and new. What unites us is our passion for games.
There we go. That zoom looks way better.
Make them and play them. We're not just living the dream, we're creating it.
Looks like we got 7 viewers. We got 6 people on Twitch, 1 person on YouTube.
Mr. Softworks, how may I direct your call? You can start the show.
So I'm just just to fill you guys in what I'm doing here, we are watching the E3, the Bethesda E3 conference, because Bethesda is awesome. And also I am lubing some 78 gram Zelio switches. So far I've only done 2, but now the stream is starting. So if you guys don't hear me talking, it's because I'm watching it with most of my attention, because it's going to be freaking amazing. But we'll find out. I'm excited. Bethesda makes my favorite games, so I'm kind of interested in what they're doing. Okay, let's get back to Lubing.
And now, please welcome Bethesda's Global Senior Vice President, Pete Hines.
Pete Hines. Yeah. It looks like they figured it out. Actually, I changed to a different stream. I changed to this one.
Thank you.
This one seems to be better.
Thank you guys very much. You sound good. I love you.
Hey, Demon Queen. Thanks for the host.
You guys ready to go?
Awesome. That's cool.
As Paula said,
Yes.
my name is Pete Hines, and I'm delighted to be back on stage for Bethesda's 4th annual E3 showcase. Now, we've got all kinds of
All right.
surprises in
We're only
store
4
tonight,
switches
so
in.
whether you're here with us in the audience or you're one of the millions who are watching around the world, settle in, get ready for the very best in gaming.
Hell yeah.
Our theme this year is Create, and it's a theme embraced by our 10 studios spread around the globe, the incredibly talented folks who make the Bethesda games that you'll soon be playing. But as you saw in our intro video, it's not just developers. Everyone at Bethesda is a part of the team that brings our games to life, and that extends to all of you. Because we create the worlds, but you create your own adventures, stories, and experiences, and it's your passion for games that drives us every day to strive for excellence. The past year has been an exciting one for Bethesda as we released some of the best games of 2017. Games like Prey, Dishonored: Death of the Outsider, The Evil Within 2, Wolfenstein 2. We even released exciting updates for The Elder Scrolls Online. We
So excited. Come on.
brought full open world VR with Fallout 4 and Skyrim, plus Doom VFR, and we even released our first 2 games for the Nintendo Switch. So we were thrilled when Metacritic named us the top publisher in the industry with the highest overall review scores across all of our games. But tonight is about the future. We're here to show you where we're headed and the games that we're creating that you'll soon be playing.
Oh, yeah.
The worlds that you'll be inhabiting in the next
Come
year.
on.
So, we're starting with a game that we announced a few weeks ago through our friends at Walmart Canada.
Nice. That Walmart mistake was pretty funny.
Best known for their low prices and ability to keep a secret. So let's get things started with a look at Rage 2.
I never played the first Rage. I heard it wasn't exciting, so... Oh my god, Andrew WK? What? What? Oh my gosh. I saw him live. I was like 10 feet from the stage, and everybody was trying to get me to crowd surf, and I told them no. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. Andrew WK, Tafumam. He's so awesome. I'm only like 12 switches down. I want to see what this feels like. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that really makes that much of a difference. Oh my god, you should. The chat is going berserk in that YouTube channel. Demon Queen for follow. Thank you so much. Sorry that I'm not chatting much, but I am absolutely enraptured by watching Andrew WK totally kick it. All right. Two switches down this side. Furbug, thanks for joining. I hope you have a good night.
Hi everyone, my name is Tim Willits and I am the studio director at id Software.
And I'm Magnus Nedfors, game director at Avalanche Studios.
And we're here to say that Rage is back. Now we had a ton of crazy ideas when we started planning Rage 2. And we needed the right studio to bring our vision to life. Now we've admired the open world chaos in all of Avalanche Studios games. And as we're about to show you, they delivered big time.
These guys are so weird.
Well, thank you, Tim.
What the hell?
Well, speaking for everyone at Avalanche Studios, this is really a dream to come true for us. The world of Rage 2 is perfect for our style of gameplay. But even more exciting than that has been to work with these guys at id Software. These guys invented the first-person shooter. And they still make the best shooters out there. So it's been a really great collaboration to bring you the most insane open world shooter you have ever played.
So Rage 2.
I'm hoping Rage 2 is fun.
To a dystopian future, devoid of society, law, and order. So you play as Walker.
I hope you guys are watching along with me because
Ranger of the Wasteland.
it's gonna be awesome.
Now, I can talk all night about our guns, the powers you'll use, the vehicle combat, and of course, the crazy open world. But I know that you are here to see the game. Well, not only do we have Rage 2 playable at our booth at E3, but we've got for you an extended look at the world and gameplay of Rage 2. Let's check it out right now.
Yeah!
Oh man, the Switch lubing is taking forever. It's kind of I mean, it's tedious, which is why I normally don't do it, but this is like it's like I keep losing track of which ones I've lubed and which ones I haven't.
God turned his back on humanity long ago. It wasn't a war.
Yeah.
It wasn't global warming. It was a fucking asteroid. I was born in this shithole. this wasteland. An army of mutants killed everyone I ever loved.
Got this crazy thing going on.
All that's left is hate, fear, and the need for survival.
What kind of, I mean, like, I don't know what kind of game Rage is even. I know it's a first person, open world, but like, is it like RPG open world? Like, what is it? I never played the first one. I got it for free with a video card or something. I never even installed it.
Hello, E3, and welcome to the world of Rage 2. In a moment, we'll dive headfirst into
I know it was like,
space
the engine was supposed to be absolutely amazing, but it was like the first one to use tessellation,
that will
I
aid
believe.
his quest to take down the authority.
Doctor, I'm approaching the Eden Space Center.
Yes, I forgot to say. It might be overrun by bandits. The goons want to be precise. You must likely slay them first before pulling down the ecopod from orbit and securing the untainted nanotrites therein.
I'm gonna have to try out these switches as soon as we get a little further along. Because, like I said, I'm still not entirely convinced it really makes that much of a difference, but,
Doctor, made it to the Space Center.
Keep your wits about you, Walker. The goon squad may look whimsical, laughable.
so I hope you guys are watching along. E3 conference, Bethesda's E3 conference. Should be interesting. Alright, well, hey, man. Hey, Tofu Mom. Thanks for at least watching for a little bit. And yeah, I hope E3 delivers. Or Bethesda delivers. It's looking pretty amazing right now. Have a good night. Just kind of moving right along with this. I think I'm on Switch 5 now.
Mounts on the wall. It's motion sensor activated. Is the rocket the crusher talking and acting? It can be yours while they last. Rage.
Yeah. Nearly halfway done.
Kill your way to the ecopod mission control on the third floor.
This game is nuts. Wow. I wonder if I should just put it on my stream so we can watch it.
Now, look for the center of computer. You will initiate the recall procedure for Eco 15. Still in orbit.
Recall sequence approved. Beginning ecopod recall.
It's down. The ecopod made it.
I know, and so does the authority. Hurry, get the untainted nanotrites and get out. Also for you, there is an extra boon. Something that will make you a veritable superhero.
Elevator's still running. So far, so good. Looks like Ranger Walker's gonna get a bit of a boost today.
Interesting. So you have like powers and stuff. Loki, stop it. Loki. Hey. So, for those of you still watching, we are watching the Bethesda E3 trailer for Rage right now. I am lubing these switches slowly but surely.
From Bethesda Software.
Just moving right along. We are... Oh, Elder Scrolls now, huh? But they're talking about Elder Scrolls Legends, which I believe is a card game.
Past year, we have taken what I think is the best digital card game
Yep.
and made it even better. New cards, new modes, new ways to play, and much more. But we wanted to push ourselves even further. So tonight, I'm thrilled to announce that we will soon be relaunching the Elder Scrolls Legends with brand new, totally overhauled visuals. I'm also very excited to let you all know that Legends will be available later this year on Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4.
I never played that. Heard it's okay, but...
But there's no reason to wait to play the game that Apple awarded Best of the Year in 2017. Download the Elder Scrolls Legends for free and join me tonight on PC, mobile, or tablet. And any progress you make in the game will be carried over to the console versions through your Bethesda.net account. And now, let's take a look at the future of Legends and see why this isn't just my favorite card game, but will soon be yours as well.
It starts small. One game is all it takes. But Legends never stay simple. Never stay small. This is action. This is story. This is competition. This is easy to pick up. This is hard to put down.
This is taking forever to lube these switches.
This is a 5-minute train ride. This is a 5-hour marathon.
Alright, hey, thanks, man. Thanks for stopping by. I'm glad you were able to watch out.
Anywhere you play.
Yeah, and I will let everybody know what's going on with my lubing here.
Who want magic
I still want to do... I think I will lube the center part of the switch. We'll see. Because I'm like looking at it, and it looks like it could make sense to put some lube in there.
is for you.
But I just don't know if I'm putting enough lube or too little, too much. It's hard to say. I'm not putting a lot in there.
From ZeniMax Online Studios, Matt Firearm.
Oh, now they're going to be talking about, yep, Elder Scrolls Online.
Thanks, everyone. I'm Matt Fireroar. I'm the game director on the Elder Scrolls Online. Thank you. Before I get started tonight, I just want to do a shout out. It was really great. We started the showcase tonight with the video highlighting the really talented people that work behind the scenes to make all of these great games possible. So standing here on stage, I'm representing a whole lot of amazing people at ZeniMax Online Studios that I go to work with every day. It's a great honor and privilege. So, I go to work with them every day, but at night, I go home, log into Elder Scrolls Online, and I get to play games with you guys, the best gaming community in online gaming. We are such big fans of what we do. We play the games just as, we make them, and we play them just as much as you guys do. It's what we do. So you might not know it, but we're right there alongside. I'm playing there with you. I'm running dungeons. I'm exploring Tamriel, questing, crafting, decorating my house, PvPing, stabbing. Yeah, that was me. And I'm really humbled to say that the Elder Scrolls Online community just keeps getting bigger. We're over 11 million players now.
Whew, man. 11 million players. Holy crap. Let's talk about Elder Scrolls 6, maybe? Maybe? Elder Scrolls 5 was cool and all, but, you know, Elder Scrolls 6, how about that instead?
We were named MMO of the Year for the 3rd straight year. We released Morrowind. A lot of great DLC, and just last week we released Somerset, the latest chapter in the Elder Scrolls Online. It's been you know, received with great critical acclaim. Everyone loves it. You get to travel to the island home of the High Elves for the first time in 20 years. It's great for new players. If in the off chance you aren't playing Elder Scrolls Online, this is a great chance to jump in and play. And of course, all you veteran ESO fans are already there. But we're not done there. We make DLC every quarter and chapters.
Baxter Curry, welcome to the stream. Yeah, this is exactly what you're doing right now. Yes, it is so tedious, but I'm so close to done. I have 12 more switches to go, and then we'll be putting the sliders back in and checking those out. So, thanks for joining. We're also watching the Bethesda E3 conference, so that's the sound you're hearing in the background. Feel free to watch along with me so we can have some conversations about it. Because I really like Bethesda games.
All of the Elder Scrolls Online's content, and that is great storytelling. From the launch game through all the DLC and chapters, it's really what holds the game together. But it's not just the stories that we as developers create for you guys to experience. It's also the stories that you create together when you play this great virtual world. So, I'm going to leave you tonight with a video highlighting just some of the amazing stories and memorable characters that you'll meet on your ESO journey. Thanks, everyone. See you in Tamriel.
I keep losing track of which switches I've lubed and which ones I haven't. Looks like we are 4 switches down on the last row. And like some people will like lube the springs too. Like I don't know what that's all about. I don't think I'll be lubing springs today. They say that it helps with the like Spring Creek. Luke Quack, welcome to the stream. Start all over, I guess. Yeah, I basically just have to go all the way back to it. Just begin all over again. And actually, I think I might just burn the board and just rebuild it. I mean, if I don't know what switch I'm on, just what's the point, right? So later on, this probably next week or maybe this week, I'm going to be announcing another giveaway. Those of you who are in the stream right now, you twist the spring around to get it covered. Interesting. Okay. So how does that help out, Baxter Curry? How does that help out with your with the spring itself? Does it make it feel more smooth? Is it just to reduce sound? What does it do for you? Because I've noticed some spring creak on some of them. On some of the springs, but not a lot of them. But it doesn't really bother me. I'm not really concerned by sounds. I mean, I use Navy, or I use box navies. I can't really care too much about sound, you know? Otherwise, I wouldn't be using that kind of switch. I think I skipped number 6. So we're just going to make sure we hit that up. Just to make sure I didn't miss it. Alright, now it's playing. What's this ad for? You say it reduces the noise, gets lube on the bottom and top of the spring. I think it makes it smoother. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Whoa, what is this? Oh, it's a Doom game. Oh, is this Doom 5? I need to play the new Doom. I haven't played it yet. I heard it's really good. Oh, Doom 2. Hell yeah. Doom Eternal, huh?
Thank you. Thanks so much. I'm Marty Stratton, executive producer of Doom Eternal.
And I'm Hugo Martin, creative director on Doom Eternal.
In 2016, we launched our reboot of Doom and have been blown away by your support and excitement for the game. Thank you. In fact, it's a combination of your passion and our team's love of making Doom that has motivated us to deliver even more.
So we're back to announce Doom Eternal. An awesome new sequel to Doom. For the past 2 years, it's been so inspiring to hear you guys talk about what you'd like to see next. And I gotta tell you, we're right there with you. Like, you want the Doomslayer to feel even more powerful? Well, we got it. You want even more badass demons? Well, there are twice as many in this game.
Wow.
You want to see hell on Earth? Well, we just teased it. But what we're most excited about is to show you some of the things that you might not be expecting.
That's right, including a ton of features that we'll have to save for later because our team will be debuting Doom Eternal at QuakeCon this August. We'd love for you to join us live in Dallas, or of course you can tune in online.
Oh, man, this is so tedious.
But until then, we want to thank everyone who continues to play Doom.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Now what? Quake?
How's everybody feeling tonight? Pretty hype? Just like a little hype or like crazy hype right now, right? Let's go. Thanks. Hi. I'm Joshua Boyle, community manager for Quake Champions.
I forgot they even released a Quake game.
Ever since the first Quake title was released in 1996, our games have been shaped by you, the players. But that proud tradition continues with Quake Champions, which has evolved with community in mind.
So I'm actually going in and just go ahead and lubing the center post where these switches go in, just to kind of get it. Get some lube in there, make it a little more smooth.
These days we're hearing a lot of talk about esports, but Quake has been there from the very beginning. In fact, we started hosting competitions at QuakeCon over 20 years ago. Let's hear for QuakeCon. And this year, we'll expand on our legacy as the original esport with everything from intense grassroots competitions to major tournaments at QuakeCon and DreamHack Winter. We've been doing this for a long time, and we're continuing to build with more competitions, for more players than ever before. But I gotta tell you guys, we can't stop, won't stop until we've delivered a game that's fun for everyone. Whether you're a Quake dad or a brand new baby to the arena. That's why we just added a bunch of new features to make it even easier for you and your friends to jump in and get good together. We're still in early
Radon 86, hello, how's it going? Sorry, I haven't been watching the chat as much. I'm watching the Bethesda E3 2018 showcase while lubing some switches. So welcome to the stream. How you doing tonight? Or today. Depends on where you are. I'm going through and I'm making good progress on these lubing these switches, but man, it is tedious. So I'm trying to kind of go a little fast so I don't get totally bored, but going pretty good. Guys, we've been streaming for an hour now, which is great. It's kind of good to be back behind the camera.
For a taste of what you'll be playing tonight, after our showcase is over, check out our new trailer for Quake Champions.
I never played any of the Quake games, really. I'm trying to think of what game it is that was like, my friend was telling me is a lot like Quake that I've been playing. What game was that? I can't even remember now. But I did have a friend who was trying to get me to start playing Quake. I'm not really big into PvP though, so... Speaking of which, like, guys, I don't know if any of you play Destiny 2, but holy crap. Destiny 2, their expansion that they announced, it is looking amazing. Really looking forward to that. Just kind of get this lube in there. Any of you guys play any of these games they've been announcing? Baxter Curry, you talking about Destiny's expansions? Ooh, Prey, huh? Yeah. Baxter Curry says after you finish spending on your keyboard projects, yeah, I totally feel you there. I have a project I'm working on that is very slow. Very slow moving, but I cannot wait to show everyone what I've been working on. It's just gonna be it's gonna be months before I can really get to the point where I feel like I can show it off. I haven't played Prey. I heard it was pretty fun, though. Oh my God, Thuggy512, welcome to the stream. Yes, Cyberpunk 2077 looks absolutely amazing. I was blown away by that because that was all in-engine footage. That was all like in-game. That stream or that trailer or whatever, and that is mind-blowing. I mean, I can't be surprised. I mean, the guys who make Witcher 3, you know, CD Projekt Red are the ones designing it, so you gotta pretty much expect that was going to be amazing. But yeah, it looks really good. I hope they make it open world, because that would be incredible. I mean, they've shown the trailer now, so that means that it's probably, you know, we can expect about a year or so out before they release it. But I mean, I've been hyped about that game since like they first showed the first bits of it in like 2013. I think everybody's been waiting for it.
Alright, before we begin, yes, Mom, I'm still alive. No, I'm not a mimic.
Hang on. There.
Pretty sure that they will. I think they said it was more ambitious than, yeah. I just really hope they show it. Show more of it soon, I should say.
Like all arcade games, Prey is about playing your own way, and Moon Crash is no exception.
So you just saw a lot of cool stuff that's available tonight, but we're not done yet. We have one more surprise coming later this summer called Typhon Hunter.
Typhon Hunter is a lethal game of hide and seek, where one player goes head-to-head against 5 other players who get to be mimics.
And just like in Prey, the mimic players can disguise themselves as everyday objects. So, you know, things like a chair, a coffee mug, a space banana.
Radon86, we are messing with the, lubing the Zelio 78 gram switches. So we're just kind of slowly making our way through it. It does take some time. It is extremely tedious. But everybody keeps telling me that it's worth it, so I'm hoping that's the case.
Before we go, I just want to say thanks on behalf of the whole team at Arcane Studios to all of our fans around the world who have played Prey and love it. We made this game for you, and we are constantly inspired.
We're almost done, though. I've got all the I've got all the like little, well, I guess they're sliders, but the little rails that the sliders go into, I've got all those lubed up. Looks like we got a Wolfenstein announcement now. We're also watching Thuggy asked, do I have a favorite box switch? Yes, I do. Box Royal. Box Royal is amazing. I also like Box Navy. Box Navy is fantastic. The tactility is really nice. I prefer tactiles to clickies, but the Box Navy is definitely a really good clicky switch. Baxter Curry says the Prey thing looks cool. Yes, it does.
You rallied the American resistance, and you beat the living fuck out of those Nazis. Thank you for embracing our game. We were honored to win Best Action Game at the Game Awards last December. And we are excited to bring Wolfenstein 2 to Nintendo Switch on June 29th, so you can fight the Nazis on the go.
We are almost done lubing these switches here.
Continues with our next project, which leaps ahead in time to tell the tale of BJ's twin daughters. Set in the 1980s in Paris, Wolfenstein Youngblood pushes the story forward.
And because this game features
Man.
Ye's twin daughters, Wolfenstein Youngblood
Only 10 more.
will be a co-op experience.
Only 10 more to go.
So while you can play it solo, you can also join with a friend to save the world together. The resistance is
Now, Baxter Curry, you say you just put the spring in and twist it. Are you saying put the spring into the lube? Like into the actual lube, the tube itself? Or like how do you do that? I'm just a little curious because I might want to try it. Figure if I'm lubing these now, might as well. Though I guess you could put the you can put the brush into the spring. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of how you do that, because it seems like if you put the spring inside here, you'd end up getting a lot of lube on the spring. So this, I'm just gonna go in and get these in there and put it in the housing, just spin it around a few times. Oh, okay, so put the lube on the bottom of the housing? Is that what you're saying?
It's do or die, sis. Just like Papa taught us.
Because I don't have any lube in the housing right now. I just lubed the slider bits on the sides. Oh, Krellbit has a video on it? Okay. So maybe I should take a look at that then.
At Bethesda, we're proud of our
Oh, you can't post the link. Yeah, no one can post links to my channel.
that we revealed at E3 2012.
Only mods
We've
can.
delivered some of the very best VR experiences in gaming, from Doom to Fallout 4 to Skyrim, and we're not done. Two of the franchises that we just heard about are going to also offer VR experiences. So, when Prey's Typhon Hunter is released later this summer, you'll be able to experience the competitive mode that Susan and Ricardo were just talking about in virtual reality. And it will also include a single-player experience that puts you in the boots of TransStar employees working to solve puzzles aboard the Talos 1 space station.
Okay, yeah, Baxter, put it up in the one up Discord. I'll take a look.
A new Wolfenstein VR game.
'Cause, yeah, I want to get...
It's called Wolfenstein Cyberpilot, in which you play a hacker who can take over Nazi robots and turn these war machines against their masters. In our ever-ending quest to bring the message of fuck Nazis to every platform possible.
Nice.
Both the Prey and Wolfenstein VR experiences are playable this week at our booth at E3, so please stop by and give them a try. Now, we are really excited about everything that we've shown here tonight, but I know there are a lot of you
Okay, here we go.
really here or really wondering about Fallout 76.
Yeah, Fallout 76, come on, man.
And I'm pleased to tell you that your wait is finally over. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the recipient of numerous Lifetime Achievement and Hall of Fame awards. He's the game director at a studio that has won a bevy of accolades and awards. And he's here tonight to tell us what he and his team have been taking so damn long to tell us all about. Will you please welcome my very good friend, Mr. Todd Howard.
We're all here. Looking good. Oh, it's great to be back at E3. Thank you so much. I could not be more excited to be here. I want to thank all our fans who came out tonight. And the millions of you watching online. We can't thank you enough. This is actually my 25th year at Bethesda, and I have seen a lot of cool things in that time. I gotta say, tonight is definitely one of them. I got to go to the very first E3 right here in Los Angeles. I know, they're so cute when they're little. They're full of energy and life. And then, remember when little E3 ran away from home, went to Atlanta? Yes, a lot of you didn't come. I liked Atlanta, or East Coast. And then E3 went through the moody teen years and came back and locked itself in its room. Remember, it was in the convention center, but just in the meeting rooms. They didn't invite anybody. And I can remember literally walking between the
Putting the
halls
springs
and
back
seeing
in here.
I was like, this is how a zombie movie starts. And now E3 has grown up. It's in its 20s. It's more confident, can handle its alcohol better, like all of you. Thank you.
I always get nervous putting springs in the same spots because the springs are always...
And I hope you're comfortable, by the way. I'm going to be here for a while. And E3 has become such an incredible week of entertainment, but we know that most of you came here for one thing. Thank you. I think it's to see where we're putting Skyrim next. Well, I think we have the best one yet.
The Elder Scrolls speak of the past and the future. Now, Skyrim looks to the future, to its ultimate version.
Oh my god.
Alexa, play Skyrim.
You're level 57 and see a tall snowy mountain.
Climb it.
Now, Skyrim and life become one.
A mud crab scuttles toward
First
you.
one out.
I didn't catch that.
First one out.
I didn't quite catch that. Your shout echoes all the way to Sogengard.
What happened?
First one out. That's the command for knocking things over.
Is there a command for picking shit up?
Haven't reached that level yet.
I'm sworn to carry your burdens.
Ooh.
The dragon unleashes fire breath.
Oh my god, this is hilarious.
You have 7% health left.
Oh shit. I drink a health potion.
You are out of health potions.
How many wheels of cheese do I have left?
473.
Okay, I eat all the cheese. I eat all of the cheese.
Hey, remember what the doctor said about dairy?
Yes. Right, yes, of course. Thank you so much. I ate all of the cheese.
Introducing Skyrim, very special edition. Also coming soon to Etch-a-Sketch. Pagers. And your Samsung smart refrigerator.
Oh, that's cool.
Had to do it. Okay, really, we both know why you're here, and that's to talk about the next Fallout. Fallout 76 is a prequel to all the other games, and it's our biggest one yet. It is 4 times the size of Fallout 4.
Oh, yes.
Set in the hills of West Virginia, you are one of the first to emerge into an untamed and very different wasteland.
Ooh. waiting for this announcement all week.
Years after our great nation began, we gathered together to honor the completion of Vault 76. This sprawling underground shelter may have been engineered by Vault Tech, but it was built by you. So that if
Ron Perlman, nice.
our way of life will endure. For when the fighting is stopped and the fallout is settled, you must rebuild. Not just walls, not just buildings, but hearts and minds, and ultimately, America itself. In Vault 76, our future begins.
Oh man, that looks good.
Vault 76, one of the very first vaults to open, was built to celebrate America's tercentenary, which is an awesome word, by the way. Like, that's your word of the night, tercentenary. You are one of the very special few selected to be an occupant and spent 25 years underground waiting for Reclamation Day, the day the vault opens.
Oh, they're showing more. Nice. I am so stoked for the Fallout game. I can't wait. Hell yeah, Pit Boy. So for those of you who may be joining right now, we are watching the Bethesda E3 stream here, and we just finished lubing these switches.
We always start with the world, and this time it features all new rendering, lighting, and landscape technology. It allows us to have 16 times the detail and even view distant weather systems across the map. Now, most people don't know West Virginia that well. It is an incredible array of natural wonders, towns, and government secrets. This is where the actual nuclear secrets are. And the quest the Overseer sends you on will take you through 6 distinct regions, each with their own style, risks, and rewards. There's plenty of cool new Fallout creatures, and we even use the folklore of West Virginia to bring our Fallout versions to life. that story of what it would be like for you and the other characters who were first to leave the vaults. But there is one big difference with this game. It's that each of those characters is a real person.
Nice. Oh, multiplayer Fallout. What?
Because yes.
Oh, it's so awesome.
76 is entirely online. Okay. I know there's a lot. You have like 1,000 questions right now, so I'm gonna go through them in order. Now I'll hit a couple of the big ones. First, of course, you can play this solo. All right? You'll be who you want, exploring a huge world, doing quests, experiencing a story, and leveling up. We love those things about our games too. It would not happen.
Oh, it's so awesome.
But also, like many of you, we have always wanted to see what our style of game could be with multiplayer. So many of us talk about experiences in our games, but we've never experienced them together. So about 4 years ago, we hit upon an idea that's perfect for Fallout. Open world, survival. Every person and character is real. And it was an idea that we just couldn't shake. We knew we had to do it and do it in a really big way. Now, I know you may have played survival modes in like some of our previous games or some other online games, and people wonder, is this hardcore survival? I like to think of it maybe, it's more softcore survival.
Softcore survival.
Maybe that should be a new ESRB descriptor. Death never means the loss of progression or the loss of your character. Your character isn't tied to one server. As a matter of fact, you'll never even see a server when you play. You'll be in a world with dozens, not hundreds and not thousands of other players. It's the apocalypse. It's not an amusement park, okay? You'll be able to join your friends whenever you want, and all of your progression goes with you. When we think about games, we think about worlds and the choices that you can make, the stories that you create and tell yourself. By creating a wide open world with very few rules, we have a game.
Tim Brown, welcome to the stream. What's up, man? We're watching the E3 Bethesda E3 stream and lubing some switches. What you up to, man?
Look, this is a whole new world for all of us here. And fortunately, our
Yeah.
friends at Vaultec have made a series of informational videos for when all of us emerge together.
As you venture out into this new American frontier, some of your fellow survivors may not be neighborly.
Oh man, they're making a PvP. Come on. That's kind of annoying.
Chin up there, sport. Not all Vault 76 dwellers will be so hostile. Find them and brave the new world together. Whether you choose to explore the wasteland alone or with friends, your days will be filled with fun activities.
So, they're putting PvP in this Fallout game, which means that basically all it's going to end up being is like people griefing each other. See, that shit's annoying. That's just what happens. Just people grief. That's like all they do in PvP games. It's annoying.
you can play this game solo in Quest. But the easiest way to survive in the Wasteland is to team up and build together. And in this one,
And then get killed by random people.
wherever you want. And you can also then move that to wherever you want.
After thermonuclear war, man's towering industrial marvels may no longer stretch to the heavens. What separates man from beast? It is his desire to build. Get started with CAMS. The construction and assembling mobile platform. Construct your
Radon86 says, can I comment about the Box Royal switches? Yeah, they are really, really tactile. I can actually show one to you. So, they are... Yeah, Baxter Curry says, yeah, keep in mind there are 30 people on the server. Actually, he said there are 12 on a server. Which means that your chances of running into other people are very high if there's only that many. Sorry, I should say not very high, but, you know, like, that means that conflicts will come quickly because they'll be looking for you. Anyway, so Radon86 is asking about, wants me to comment on the tactility. And so Box Royals have, they're very, very tactile. They have a much firmer bump, and it requires quite a bit to push through it, and then it immediately crushes down. So it has more of a feel, almost like a Topre rubber dome switch, where it's very tactile up front and then collapses really quickly. It actually feels pretty good. I like them quite a bit, but it's definitely not as a smooth or a drawn-out tactility like Zelio's are. It's just a very different type of tactility, but it's very fun to use.
Multiple nuclear missile sites on the map. And then let all of you do whatever you want with them.
Today's episode, Atomics for Peace. When you emerge from the comfort and safety of your vault, the world you know will have changed. Take your friendly old neighbor Johnny. Rather than coming over to borrow a cup of sugar, he may now be coming over for murder. The time has come to seek out greater means of protection.
Tim Brown says, would I call them scratchy? I don't think that they're scratchy. I've heard people say that they're scratchy, but to be honest, if you're looking for scratch, you're gonna find it. That's really all I can say. I think people are a bit too much, like, focused on what they consider scratchiness. I just honestly don't really feel it. It definitely feels different. You can feel the plastic kind of rubbing, but if you go in and you lube the sides of it, I'm sure it'd reduce almost all of it. Again, I just don't see it be that, like, I don't, like, try to, like, eliminate 100% of the scratch, or, it's not even scratchiness, it's more of, like, it feels dry, put it that way. It has a dry feel to it. I don't call it scratchy. It's dry. But it's weird to me that people focus so much on that. I don't know. I guess, like, they just have a different method of typing than I do, because I just don't feel it. And I really don't feel it that much. But again, I think the people who are looking for scratchiness are obsessed with scratchiness. And, like, there are people who say that, like, even stock Zelios are scratchy. And I'm like, man, you've got to be smoking something. So, I just don't see it. So I'd say that this feels a little different, having been lubed. I wouldn't say that it's, like, super different, though.
You've played a lot of our games and a lot of online games, but this one
Feels good though. So, Radon saying what lube I recommend. I'm using Tribosys. I can show you what that is here in a second. I'll look for it here. I'll post it in the chat here in a second. It's Tribosys 3204, and this is the link to it. Yes, Thuggy is saying 3512. Yeah, it's Tribosys 30. There we go. That's what I use for lubricant. In chat, you can see it here in chat in about 2 seconds, maybe. That's what I use. Okay, let's put some keycaps on this. I'm going to be putting on... Got quite a few here. We're going to be putting on XDA 8-bit. Fallout helmet? Oh my god, the collector's edition of Fallout's coming with a helmet you can wear? That's awesome. Key of Night. Ah, that's better. Oh, okay, you're on Tim Brown. That's Tim Brown, I'm guessing. All right, getting some keycaps on here. Where's my 4 key? There it is.
It does kind of make you stop and realize that our games can have new lives on any type of device or system. And you know, when we looked at the iPhone 11 years ago, we had a few ideas for mobile games. Fallout Shelter was one of them. And we did have another one that was far, far more ambitious.
Oh my god. What are they gonna announce now?
And it's in the other franchise that you love from us.
Elder Scrolls.
It is called The Elder Scrolls Blades. Like Fallout Shelter, we wanted an experience that we were not finding anywhere else. Here it is.
Sorry guys, I'm still watching this stream here,
Blades at its heart,
and I'm very excited.
your Elder Scrolls game. A massive first-person RPG with console quality graphics, but with a uniquely
Whoa.
experience. Believe me when I say you have to see this running on an iPhone 10. This gigantic screen does not do it justice.
Thanks, Baxter.
You can tap to move.
Key of Night. I have DSA Drifter coming very soon. It's gonna be here next week.
And it follows your specific movements and timings. Harkening back to the first Elder Scrolls Arena, this game features both handcrafted and procedural.
This actually feels pretty good.
And it's not just melee. You have a range of abilities and spells you can use.
Alright, here we go. Almost done.
You can create your own character and be who you want to be.
There we go.
Leveling up, picking new abilities.
It doesn't feel super... Radon 86. This is XDA 8-bit from the Van keyboards. It was a limited run. Really good though. It feels fantastic. This is pretty good.
Hold your coffee. What do you... Degenerates.
Alright. Just want to clean my brush off here real quick and then...
Just dungeons. It's incredible outdoor areas. Yes, running on a phone. It really looks and plays incredible.
Just want to clean this brush a little bit. Let's try. I usually use rubbing alcohol to clean off things like lubricants, so...
Blaze has several modes of play. First, the Abyss. A roguelike experience where you can see how far you can go in an endless dungeon. And the Arena, where you will do battle...
XDA or DSA? I actually like them both, Radon. XDA is like... I don't know, it feels a little more like natural to me. DSA is really good though. It's actually what I first started with. I have a lot of DSA caps. But like you can see here, I have this ortho split board. This one here. That I have DSA caps. And I really like it. I like the feel of DSA. But I find that I make less typing mistakes on XDA. So, kind of see like, because they're flatter, my fingers find the keys a little bit better, whereas I feel like I fumble a lot hitting the the middles of the keys and stuff. So I think I like these a little bit more. But I have tons of DSA, and I have more DSA coming in with DSA Drifter, DSA Legacy, which also will be arriving somewhere in about 2 weeks.
To every device and system we can.
Yeah.
Phones, PCs, consoles.
So yeah, it's good.
Virtual reality on mobile, all the way up to high-end VR.
Okay, so I'm actually gonna go ahead and cut the stream short. I want to finish watching the rest of this, but let's see, could I show what they look together on the same board? XDA and DSA. So, Radon, I would say it probably doesn't feel great to do it that way, but I'll go ahead and show you what that looks like.
Someone at home in VR. Blades is coming this fall for free.
So you can kind of see they don't quite line up the same. They're a little bit shorter, but not by much. But you can see how that looks. So it's a little bit different. You can see here. I don't know if you can take it. Let me see if I can find it better. You can see not quite the same height, and the profile is very, very different. So I'm going to change something on here real quick. There you go. That's a little better. As you can see how that looks. That's what it looks like side by side. So there you go. But yeah, you can see I have tons of DSA. Like just gobs of it. I'm just like, this is all DSA. Yeah, these are all DSA caps. I mean, these are DSA. These are all DSA. Uh-oh. Bethesda about to make a big announcement.
A brand new, next generation single player game. But this one is in an all-new epic franchise. Our first wholly original franchise in 25 years.
Oh my gosh. I'm so excited for this announcement. Come on, Bethesda. What you got?
We're excited to announce our next adventure.
Oh, I gotta watch this. Full screen. Sounds like outer space music. It is. Holy crap.
Is a game that we have spent years thinking about and working on. Something we feel uniquely positioned to pull off and that we're incredibly excited about. But we're also building toward the game after that. And it's the one you keep asking about.
What? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh no! Elder Scrolls 6! No way! Oh my god, hype! Holy crap! Come on, come on, come on!
actually, now I'm really done. I just want to thank you all for your time tonight, the time you've spent in our worlds. We'll see you out there.
Alright guys, I'm actually going to cut the stream now. I want to thank you all for joining me tonight. Sorry I was kind of like broken between two different things. I planned the stream, announced it, got people interested, and then realized it was a Bethesda show, and I just had to watch it. But we did, what we did tonight was we went through and we lubed some 78 gram Zelios on my Easy on the Wallet Prionic from olkb.com. We used Tribosys 3204 lube that I got from oneupkeyboards.com. You know, it's a fantastic board. We're typing on, these are XDA 8-bit keycaps from the Van Keyboards. A great board. Lubed-wise, I don't necessarily know if I actually feel the difference between lubed and unlubed, but it does feel pretty good. So, but again, thanks for watching, you guys. Continue to watch my stream. I'll be making an announcement of a giveaway probably in about 2 weeks. We're going to be giving away the, it is the Zeal 60 RGB LED board itself, and then a case to go along with it. So you guys keep your eye on my streams, keep an eye on my Twitter, and you'll probably see that coming out really soon. So again, thanks for watching, and hope to see you again on the next stream.